your career, anything like that. So Carl Jung famously said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will run your life and you will call it fate. And I think that's what happens, right? We have the external conditions in our lives, and certain people don't act the way we want them to. We plan and things go awry, and we shake our fists at the heavens and wonder why things didn't go our way. According to Carl Jung and the shadow integration method, it's because these unconscious patterns and ingrained beliefs are really running in the background. They're running like software programs in the background of your brain. And these core beliefs are really influencing how you live and how you love and what you believe the world to be and what you believe yourself to be. So we'll get started with our guided meditation. And as we do this, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions beforehand just to call forth some concepts that then we will be embracing in the meditation, because the whole concept of shadow work is not about further criticizing ourselves. It's not about judging yourself. You're already probably good at that. You'll probably already have a pretty good inner critic. And so shadow work is so powerful because it invites the opposite practice in. We no longer judge ourselves. We no longer criticize ourselves, and we have to create new patterns, new conditioned beliefs in order to change our energy, in order to change our thought processes, which then change our reality. So I'm so excited to share these practices with you because they really have transformed my life. And when I have led shadow integration workshops at the Lotus Pond and throughout Tampa Bay, I've seen how they've transformed my students too. So you might be wondering, like, okay, that sounds all fine and dandy, Melissa, but how do I even know what's in my shadow? So here is one very, very powerful way to discover what is in your shadow. What is something that you judge in other people? What is a quality that really upsets you, that kind of grinds your gears? Now, for tonight's purposes, we're just diving into shadow integration, which is a very deep process, which is actually why I created a whole online course around it. So I don't want you to choose your most loathed quality that really triggers you in other people, but just something that really agitates you. So I'll give you an example. For me, something that really agitates me in other people is a quality that I perceive as arrogance. And this, funny enough, is correlated to my money story. And this is how shadow work operates. This is how the unconscious mind operates. And these qualities that we judge in other people are actually reflections of unresolved judgments that we are harboring within ourselves. And we start to really carry those judgments, and even our muscle tissue can lock up around them, and it can build in muscle tension in the body and in the mind as well. And then it can bubble forth as our reactions in certain situations, being really triggered by other people. So when I would see somebody and I would judge them as being arrogant, doesn't mean they're actually arrogant, it's just my perception that they're being arrogant, right? And that insinuates that they're maybe talking really highly about themselves, or they're kind of flashy and they like to show off their fancy car, and they always have the latest, technology and the latest iPhone or whatever. And for me, I always really judged that. Now, it's not about the other person. What does this say about me and my own unhealed issues? So for me, not being able to embrace arrogance is a signal that I might be going way in the opposite direction. Let's say insecurity, right? And that can sabotage my life. If I'm insecure, which I was for many years, I'm not going to speak up for myself. I'm not going to maybe own up to what I'm worth, and I'm not going to ask for a raise. All of these different behaviors and emotional responses emerge from our inner judgments. So I'd like you to keep that quality that you're calling forth in mind as we move into our guided meditation. So, and by the way, just a disclaimer, in this practice, I'm now not suddenly condoning being arrogant. We're not saying that any of these qualities that we deem as negative in other people are suddenly forgivable and everything's fine. It's more about context. So when arrogance is unhealthy, it shows up when somebody really only talks highly of themselves. They never are generous with other people. They're really materialistic and really consumed and narcissistic, right? But in a balanced, healthy way, in certain contexts, actually feeling good about yourself is a good thing. It's only when we take these qualities to the extremes, which is usually where we're harboring the judgment, that's where we run into problems. So let's get comfortable. I invite you to create a little length across your spine. It might feel good to roll your shoulders up toward your ears and then rotate the shoulders down the back, just to release anything you might be holding there. If it's comfortable for you, you can close your eyes or soften your gaze. And as we get started with our guided meditation tonight, just begin to notice the rhythm of your breath. In and out gently through the nose. See if you can begin to soften and deepen the rhythm of your breath. As we inhale, inviting the breath down into the bottom of the lungs, expanding across the solar plexus, exhaling completely. Breathing in from the bottom of the lungs, expanding across the solar plexus, across your heart, and exhaling fully. Consciously softening all of the muscles in your face now, across your forehead, around your eyes, relaxing in your jaw, down the back of your neck, across your shoulders, down your arms, through your palms, your fingertips. Continuing those nice deep breaths. You might even imagine or sense the breath traveling across your lungs, your shoulders, down your arms, into your hands, into your fingertips. Relaxed across the shoulder blades, the mid-back, the low back, the hips, the legs, all the way through your heels, through the soles of your feet, and through your toes. Breathing deeply down into the belly, across your hips, and all the way down your legs once more, down through the feet. And now I would like you to begin imagining a light. from your center, from your heart center, that glows and grows a little bit brighter with every breath you take. Imagine that light shining and emanating outward, filling up across your heart, across your solar plexus, letting that light emanate 360 degrees all the way around your body. Take a few deep breaths into this expansive, warm light. This is the light of compassion, the light of gratitude, the light of radical self-acceptance. Enjoy another breath here, imagining that light. And within this light, this body of light, I would now like you to call forth that quality that you judge in others and perhaps in yourself that you don't want to possess, this quality that you have exiled from your being. You might imagine it like a word, or maybe it has an energetic signature, maybe it's just a sensation. However it arises, call that quality forth and allow it to be enveloped in this light, in this warm glow. Breathe into the power of your own compassion. Wrapping this quality in approval, in a quiet embrace. And in this space, now I will invite you to send yourself metta. Metta is an incredibly powerful practice of loving kindness, of wishing yourself well. And so you can mentally repeat these affirmations after me. May I be happy. May I be well. May my good fortune increase. May I feel at ease within myself. Take a long, deep breath here. Breathe in that metta, that loving kindness. Breathe into the light of your heart. Now I'd like you to call forth in your imagination the person, whether you know them personally or not, who possesses this quality that you judge. Someone who exhibits that quality from time to time. Maybe you imagine their face or just their name. Still breathing into the power of your center, that light. And now we're going to send this person metta. We're going to send this person loving kindness. And so you could mentally repeat the lines of metta for them. May you be happy. May you be well. May your good fortune increase. May you feel at ease within yourself. Take another deep, refreshing breath. Exhaling completely, letting go. Now we're going to expand our light even more. Imagine that light just continuing to glow and grow brighter, illuminating with every breath you take, filling up the room that you're in right now tonight, filling up all the space around you and even beyond that space. You might even imagine your light connecting to all of the other lights here on this call right now. Glowing beyond your city, beyond your state, beyond your country, wrapping around the whole globe. As we send metta, loving kindness, for all beings everywhere, feel free to mentally repeat these lines. May all beings everywhere be happy. May all beings everywhere be well. May all beings have their good fortune increase. May all beings feel at ease within themselves. Drawing in another deep breath, letting it fill all the way up, exhaling completely. Let's just enjoy another few moments here. Letting this light now start to slowly and slowly draw back in, calling back your light, calling back your energy, your prana, back into your heart. With every breath, that light condenses back down into your body. Maybe the light has a particular color or texture or shimmer to it. And with your eyes closed or your gaze relaxed, can you imagine right now how it would feel to clear the blocks that sabotage your happiness, clearing your self-doubt, your fear, your insecurity, your worry, so that you can powerfully open up to receiving abundance, so that you can powerfully open up to receiving love, receiving true love from yourself and from others, receiving vibrant health, to feeling truly at home in your own skin, to feeling that deep sense of inner peace and inner knowing that you are whole. Imagine right now how it would feel to trust in the natural flow of your life with total embrace for yourself and others. Enjoy a few more deep breaths. Notice how you feel. And slowly beginning to invite some fresh energy back into the lungs, coming back into your body, into the space that you're in. It might even feel good to bring some mindful movement back into the body, wiggling the fingertips, maybe the toes, perhaps rotate the shoulders around. Might feel good to rotate the head and the neck side to side. Letting the breath and the movement synchronize and blend together. And if your eyes are closed, you can slowly open them back up if you like, coming back to the space. I hope that you found that meditation helpful, that it was beneficial for you, that maybe it helped you just begin to start to reframe some of our energy around self-judgment. And not only judgment that we lodge at ourselves, but also the arrow of judgment that we strike against others. Most of the time, those arrows go both ways. And again, that's how we uncover the unhealed, unresolved energies within us. We can look to our judgments of other people and see then where we can do some powerful inner work and start to shift, start to pour some love and appreciation. And this is why if you saw some of my promos for this meditation, I said that I would reveal the one bizarre way to break through your blocks. And that's what makes it bizarre, but yet very, very effective. We can't just keep judging ourselves. If you feel stuck and you have a limiting belief, berating yourself is only going to lodge that limiting belief and that that unconscious program deeper into your shadow. We have to first open up and be willing to uncover what's in our shadow. We have to turn around and observe our shadow. And then from there, instead of pouring more judgment, more criticism, more shame, more avoidance, which chances are we're already really good at, Instead of all of that, we do the opposite. And it might sound counterintuitive, but this is the practice. We keep pouring love, even gratitude, even gratitude. When I healed my money story, I had to learn to feel grateful for scarcity. I had to be grateful for my fear of scarcity. And that was the only way I was going to kind of pull out that issue at the root. I wasn't going to work by just dumping more shame and worry and fear and self-doubt on top, right? That's just the shadow operating. What we do in this process is really begin to become our own best advocate and pour tons and tons of love and appreciation and approval for ourselves. Shadow work is really about getting on your own side. And when you do that, you're making your unconscious conscious. You're really signaling to your unconscious mind, I understand. I understand these deeper layers of myself that have been absorbed through conditioned beliefs and messages that I've taken in through society, through parents and peers and the media, and they're not always aligned with our true desires, our true beliefs. So shadow work in this process allows us to open up and examine what's really there through the light of compassion. And it's through the light of compassion that we transmute that energy, one of self-judgment to power and radical change. And the miraculous thing is that when we do this process, our lives change. It's really amazing stuff. And I hope that you enjoyed this meditation tonight. I'm so grateful to all of you for being here. I don't know if any of you could kind of feel the energy of that meditation, of this group that we have here, but I could feel it and it was great. I've also been teaching Reiki for since 2006. And so energetically, this was a very, very potent group of people who are here right now. And I'm just so appreciative to you all. Oh, good. I just saw the chat light up. Thank you. Thank you, Mariah. I so appreciate it. I'm so glad. I hope the audio got fixed. I'm sorry, I didn't see that when it happened. I'm so grateful to all of you. And just as a reminder too, as we finish up, for those of you who are interested in the online course, the first comment that I added to the chat box gives you all the details of the online course that I am co-teaching with Ashley Sweet, who is a licensed mental health counselor, and she is an incredible teacher. And together we take you on this guided journey that goes really, really deep into making your unconscious conscious so that you can work through all of your unconscious beliefs. Oh, good. Yay. I'm so glad the audio got fixed. Woohoo. Yay. So as a special bonus to all of you guys for being here, if you are interested in the course, I do want to give you a special discount code, and the code is meditate. It's all in caps. I'll just type it out. I mean, it's meditate. But if you type in meditate, as you're purchasing the course, it will give you not only 20% off, but it will also give you a free bonus course, 2 courses that I am doing that is called Prana. And the Prana course is going to be valued at $50, and that course is going to teach you all of my meditations and pranayama breathing techniques and certain movement techniques that anybody can do. It's not just for yogis or pretzel people, not at all, because I'm not a pretzel, but it's a course that helps you protect, ground, nourish, and revitalize, certain techniques to revitalize, certain techniques to calm and anchor your energy. Prana is the Sanskrit word for energy. And so that course is all about energy and how you can manage your energy and this precious resource. So, oh good, yay Harish, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you, buddy. And so The code, if you're interested in the shadow work course, is meditate, because that's what we just did. We meditated, yay. And you get 20% off the shadow integration course with me and Ashley Sweet. That also gives you immediate access to the intro and the first module. It's an 8-week journey, and it includes lots of guided meditations that go even deeper than what we just did. It includes journaling exercises, lots of different specific techniques that Ashley Sweet uses, that she has used in her counseling practice for many years to help her clients externalize their inner narratives so that they can really create profound healing changes and really gain their power back. Also, as a second bonus, since this is day 1 and the course is just now open for enrollment, the first 5 people who sign up for the course are going to get an extra special module from me that is called Plug into the Power of Your Heart. It is going to be a special class and another guided meditation and a PDF guide, like a little ebook that will be all about tapping into the unique power of your heart and the heart chakra. Most of the time, there are so many inner conflicts that we possess, and those inner conflicts cause energetic disturbances in our heart. Those energetic disturbances lead to emotional disturbances and very real physical disturbances in our relationships and in the world around us. So if you happen to be one of the first 5 people to sign up for the shadow work course, Shadow and Light, if you use the code MEDITATE, not only do you get 20% off the shadow integration course, but you also get the Prana course for free, and you get a special bonus module, Plug into the Power of Your Heart, from me. So like, that's a lot of goodies for you. I think it adds up to be something like, I don't know, $200 in bonus material plus the 20% off the actual shadow work course. And of course, if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to email me. I'm typing my email in the chat box right now. If you have any questions on the practice tonight, on meditation in general, on the courses that I'm offering, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to hear from you, and I'm here to help answer any questions that you have. Once again, thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, those special bonuses and those coupons expire this Sunday at midnight. So if you are interested in this, please take advantage of those special bonuses and make sure you sign up by Sunday night. Enrollment will be open for the next few weeks, but there is an expiration on the coupon code MEDITATE that gets you all those extra goodies. And I'll be able to see if you were one of the first 5 people who bought. If you were, I will send you an email right away saying, woohoo, congratulations, you were one of the first 5, and you get all the extra stuff, the Plug into the Power of Your Heart bonus. So once again, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Please reach out to me with any questions, and I hope to see you soon, whether it be online or in person. I honor you and I bow to you. Namaste. Have a wonderful evening, everyone.